Hello everyone, this is Valor from Travalgar Valentine. Okay, now I just want to go back to basics. I remember when I was little and stuff like that, and I've seen a few other people who can't draw cars do simple little sketches like here. And what I want to do is show you how I can turn a simple sketch into much more 3D effect. So this one's pretty simple done, just blocks on top. Now what I'm going to do for here is just draw some lines going up. Doing this in blue so you can see, and from that you just join them up to represent the same shape that you just did before. Remember, this one comes down like so. Now I've extended these ones right across and just cut it off here and here, and then from that you do some headlights. Bumper. Well, it's not realistic yet. Maybe help with a windscreen. Then you add wheel arches, door, do some better rims on it. So from that simple sketch you can always transform into something always better. Now for the next one, I'll just start off with basic shapes, so simple blocks, just practicing circles. It's good to practice with basic shapes. You know, you can even two squares on top of each other and join them out. Just like so. And from that you can create a simple block car, which is what I've done there, and I'll probably do this in pencil for most of my sketches. And from that, this pencil sketch, which would be this, which I've done in Sharpie just to show you, I can then maybe add some round headlights here, join the bump up to that line, do a line across here, and let's do a semicircle around there. Some wheel arches, and curl this windscreen round. Let's make it a truck, so we can do a roll bar. Then add some details on the wheels, maybe do some lines down them. Maybe a bumper just going down here. So you can see from the simple block shapes you can create lots of other cars. I mean, this is quite a high raised kind of looking Chevy almost. I mean, you can even do it for some low sports cars. So again, just indenting the wheels in. Remember, that's just a simple block shape, that's just on top of each other. It's very simple to do. And from that you start, maybe add some angled lights which curl round. Then maybe the bumper going down, and a cool body kit. And maybe add a spoiler at the back. Doors, windscreen wipers which go there, vents for the polyfilter, and large rims. So simple block shapes work for everything. And once you've just done one, I know this is just one angle, practice doing different angles. Again, just the block shapes. Do a square block shape at the bottom here, and from that do lots of lights going across, bumper, windscreen again, rims, and for the bottom here should do some caterpillar tracks. Simple basic shapes. And now you can't just, these are just made out of blocks themselves. What about trying with the triangles? Maybe a circle. So let's just give this a pair of wheels. Oh, this looks very simple. Add some lights here. Make this into a cab. Suspension rods. Suspension rods I'm just doing as a rough design. Just like that. Lights. Add those on top. So if you want to do triangle lights, you have lens there, lens there, and a little bit of shadow. In the circle bit, it looks like a tanker. Maybe it's just exhaust going at the back. But you can do lots of different shapes working with all sorts of different things. Let's do cube, rectangle. Let's do larger rectangle, more circles, and from that wheel arches, wheels, lights. This could be a tanker. The overhead hatches up there. Underneath bars for storage units. So any kind of shapes you can create any kind of vehicle. You even do more of an overhead one where, oh, just move it down, sorry. So just an overhead shapes here where you can bring it in there for the lights, the bumper, the air vents, do like a little bonnet scoop, maybe a little roof scoop, and wide arches. Even, how about let's do something different, how about underneath? So again, just working with those basic shapes. This is all rough, so I'll probably be doing this in some of my drawings, but just in pencil. So let's have a go if you wanted for your actual drawings. Here you can have the light, the bumper underneath. This will be the bottom of the engine, the axle. The axle would hold the brake discs in, maybe the track rod end. Then you can draw suspension like I did before. Come down where the gearbox would be, prop shaft, the rear axle, maybe the exhaust coming down here, handbrake cable, add some tread for the tyres, maybe add a bit of dimension, see if it's flying through the air. So yeah, there's lots of different ways you can draw vehicles just from basic shapes. I mean, even just spend an hour or two just practicing different shapes. I mean, you can even stack the shapes up and see what you create. So let's do rectangle, block, cube, circle, rectangle. Let's give this a pair of wheels. So that's got 8 wheels there. Triangle bit can hold the lights. Bumper, do some large shocks going to the top. This could be a tank for something. Some more lights. And the inside of the wheels. So, lots of different shapes help with lots of different drawings. Just practice. I mean, this has only been less than 10 minutes. And look how much I've done on an A3 bit of paper. Practice makes perfect. Use these basic shapes to help you draw your vehicles and your machines to start off with, all in pencil, and you'll be amazed how easy it is. If you work from the details first, it becomes very difficult where things will be. Okay? Thanks for watching, guys.